Hello there, the Bastard here, and well, this is my video response to ReviewTechUSA, the guy named as Rich, I believe. And I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. And dude, I really like your videos. You have had really good opinions and stuff like that back in the past, but ever since they announced, ever since PlayStation 4 and Shitbox 1 was announced, you just went completely stupid. Honestly. You just like have completely forgot everything you know about computers. It's like mind-boggling how you've been like, what's going on? 720p, 180p, what is going on? First of all, there are things that you should be able to call bullshit. Write out bullshit on the bat. And one of those things is, sorry, having a little flu in here, but one of those things is that if someone is seriously with open blue eyes claiming that there is no difference between Shitbox 1 and PlayStation 4, he's a completely fucking moron. That is a level of bullshit that reeks right down from its origin right in here in Finland. I can smell the reek of that shit. Because that's how much bullshit it is. There is a clear difference between Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and we can see that in the specifications. There are technical specifications out there. You can go into Google and Google them up, and you can see that, hey, fuck, PlayStation 4 is more powerful console. It's a simple fact. Now, especially if this information is coming from a game developer, he's either really retarded or just freaking lazy. All he wants to do is basically what he's saying is that we don't want to see the effort, so we just use the lower text specifications, and then just pooh, port it on another console as it is. That's what they do. And another thing, despite Shitbox 1 is clearly inferior to PlayStation 4, it is able to do 1080p, 1080p, whatever resolution. But the thing just is that they have not completely utilized the hardware. It doesn't matter how much I hate that stupid fucking system. It doesn't matter how much I hate this fucking stupid freaking controller that I have to play like this and it's fucking I Spy and shit like that. It can do it. It can do that. But the thing just is that in the end, by the end of the day, there is just hardware inside that system. I can see that hardware. I can read what that hardware can do. And it can easily do 1080p. But the thing is that the developers are just making games that require way more power than they should. And the thing about that is that there are two factors. First of all, they just freaking maxed them out. They just went out and maxed it to the top. And that is one reason why Shitbox 1 has 720p graphics resolution thing. And another thing is that they don't completely know that hardware yet. Even though it is basically, yeah, I get this a lot. Well, it's basically a computer, they should know everything about it. Well, they don't. Each and every chipset is like a toy box. It's like a toy box on its own. And that's the thing. They are toy boxes on their own. When they are releasing games on PC, they just expect people to buy whatever hardware it requires, their newest game require, and they don't give it much thought about that. But now that this PC-like hardware is put into a console, they need to completely relearn what they know. But the thing is, while they are relearning things, they also have to put out games. So that is the reason why most of the games that are being right now released on Shitbox 1 are not 1080p. And it's just as it is. They don't know the hardware that well yet. It can be as much like a PC as it can, but they don't know it yet. And don't believe me? Well, we've seen this to happen many, many times before in the past on Nintendo. Uh, Summer Carnival Rekka, it's like it completely takes out everything that Nintendo can do. Um, let's see, PlayStation 1, it had this Final Fantasy 9, but that is a great example of how far can you go with one system. PlayStation 2, Valkyrie Profile 2, holy crap, that game is more beautiful. My PlayStation 2, it shouldn't be able to run that game, but it does. It does. People has done magic with it. And, and again, I fucking hate Xbox. And especially I fucking hate Halo. But Halo 4 on Shitbox 360? Holy shit, they just went beyond what that system should be able to do. And that is what they're going to do with Shitbox 1 and PlayStation 4. Doesn't matter how freaking computer it is. That is what they are going to do right now. They can really, gotta admit, the games are already beautiful as hell, but they can still push out much, much more. They just need to learn. They just need to learn what's inside their systems. And that's the thing. So, yeah, you should know better. Seriously, Rich, you should know better. This, you've claimed that you've been like gamer ever since Atari or whatever system you said you had, and apparently you're much more older than I am. And you should, I'm quite sure you have seen this to happen on these systems. It's just, this just isn't it. This just isn't it yet. And another thing that was like mind-boggling to me, and even the, let's see, dual shockers, even they were like, dude, are you fucking trolling us? Even they were like that. Was that when you went out and listened those guys, I don't know who they were, who the hell did they think they are, and even you should be ashamed of yourself for listening to those guys who say that um, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are essentially the same, and PlayStation 4 games are going to be 720p because it doesn't have enough computing power, and the um, reason why the freaking games are 720p is um because the internet, yes, the internet. That's the reason. You dude, dude. All I'm saying, come back from the moon, please. on the ground level, start thinking with your very brain, with the very brain you're blessed. You should know better. You've been talking about technical specifications before. Ah, it's just, I'm sorry, just mind-boggling. But you need to level yourself back to ground level. You need to like start understanding how computers work again. You used to, but now you just completely forgot what computer even means. As every time you see, okay, here's a pro tip. Anytime you see an article that says that Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are essentially the same, shit. Anytime you see an article that says that Shitbox 1 couldn't do 180 graphics, bullshit again. Because, you know, as I said before, they, they haven't completely utilized everything yet. And especially if anyone will ever fucking claim that the resolution is so low because internet, just fucking punch that guy for me, please. Please. If you ever are going to see that guy again, do that. Please do that. That was... just please. For me. For your viewers. So, I think I've been buckling out about this for long enough, and I hope that you will realize how silly you've been lately. So I will cut this video now. I am the bastard, and have a nice day.